At 3:30, team coverage on Florida's open carry law. Business owners say they're left with new choices about how to enforce open carry on their property.
Damian Alvarado spoke with multiple downtown Fort Myers shops about how they're approaching the change.
I walked along First Street today to get some insight from some of our downtown Fort Myers business owners, and they're telling me that they're waiting to make a decision on whether or not they will allow open carrying in their storefronts, but they're also waiting for some clarity as to what they can and can't do. I can tell you this right now, those decisions will include deciding if they should let people know they allow it or don't with signage, as well as training their employees on how to politely decline service. Dr. Tim Ferguson runs Angel Boutique downtown. He says while he has personal concerns about guns in public spaces, his business will follow the law once he gets the guidance from the city of Fort Myers and the state. For now, he's taking a wait-and-see approach.
Even though I probably have a right as a business owner to say you can't have it in here, I just don't know if I would go to that extent unless I have an issue with it, unless it becomes something that is impacting my business.
I also reached out to the city of Fort Myers and the Fort Myers Chamber to figure out what guidance they're providing for businesses. Well, the city of Fort Myers told me that they are working alongside the Fort Myers Police Department, monitoring those next steps and educating officers with their legal team, as well as city legal. Reporting in Fort Myers, Damian Alvarado, Wink News.
Continuing our team coverage, we're joined by Wink security analyst and former FBI agent Rich Kolko to talk more about the open carry law.
Rich, since the appeals court has ruled the open carry ban unconstitutional, what can gun owners expect?
Confusion.
Okay.
It's not as simple as that. And actually, the appellate court only covered the northern counties of Florida, even though the Sheriff's Association and others have said it's going to cover the whole state. It's going to take a few days, a few weeks, maybe in a few months to iron it all out to what the actual rules are. But we can expect to see that open carry as soon as the 25th when the law goes into effect.
I've heard some questions already. What is the difference between open carry, maybe having one in a holster on your hip, versus brandishing a weapon?
Well, brandishing a weapon is taking it out of the holster. That's a different story, and there's little to no reason for that at all. What we have here is anybody in the state of Florida over 21 years old can carry a concealed weapon. And when you talk to most of the sheriffs and law enforcement professionals, if you want to carry a weapon, that's a better way to carry it. It just raises interest or ire in going into a public place, having a weapon on the outside. So we'll see. But there are still a lot of places that you can't carry guns, and I could talk about those a little bit over here. As you can see, there's still gun-free zones even after this law comes into effect. And the list is longer than this. It's schools, athletic events, jails, courthouses or police stations, bars where you're going to be drinking, polling places, federal buildings. You can find the list online. It's a rapidly changing list, or how it's interpreted, but there are a lot of places you can't carry guns. So it's going to be your responsibility carrying a gun, using your Second Amendment rights, but knowing where you can and where you can't carry that gun. So that's it.